Hey, Tim Unkert here, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to talk about a new feature I'm adding to my 90s style blog experiment, and that's my daily to-dos. And I also want to show these to you so you can kind of see what I'm doing on a daily basis to work on coding, work on my blog, and just get better at what I'm doing. Now, if you'd watched my video on my resume, you might have noticed that back when I was a cyclist, I medaled in the national championships twice, and I was ranked #1 in the U.S. as an amateur in a particular category for a few months. That's a high level of achievement. I did that by, basically setting my goals for what I wanted to do. Okay, so this is Saturday. It's 3 p.m. We just had a friend of ours come up to Vail, and he wanted us to go to happy hour. My girlfriend wasn't feeling so well, and I have a little bit of a headache. Plus, I haven't accomplished anything. Now, I understand that no work and all play makes Jack a dull boy, but that being said, I still have a couple things to do on my to-do list. And now, I don't get everything done on my to-do list every day, but today's been a fairly productive day. So let me walk you through what my list is, and then I'll show you how I'm going to convert my to-do list to something I'm going to post on the web, and we'll go from there. All right, so this is a markdown file. I just wrote it up last night, and with my to-do list, sometimes I add stuff through the day. So I was going to put a link to my latest post in my 90s style blog and my last YouTube videos, because the last blog that I had written before today covered content in those two videos. I wanted to create a video on making a 90s style blog in Markdown and VS Code. I did that this morning. I wanted to edit a video and make a thumbnail, post a video with social media links. So I did that this morning. Wanted to go to Teach Pay Teachers and put link to my 90s style blog and YouTube channel at my top 100 selling worksheets. I currently think I have 320 worksheets up there. So I just wanted to get the top one. So if people are probably going to those more frequently, and that'll drive traffic, hopefully, to the channel, and more importantly, to the 90s style blog. So I wrote some notes here. I went down to a worksheet where I've made $7, and then I stopped. I had to go to Walgreens and pick up a prescription. Let's see. And then I finished. Okay. I also had to get groceries. I did that. I know that's important. And then I had to blog on the progress of the blog, which is a 90s style blog on 90s style blog using VS Code. So these are the same thing. I had them twice. It's kind of redundant. I probably shouldn't have done that. Then we had to clean the chimney. When the people here, they clean the chimney, they push the soot down on this little bend. We had to get that. We took care of that. Cleaned the barbecue. That naturally you want burgers. And then I'm up to a point where I needed to code a leak code problem. So if you're familiar with coding, there's problems on leak code that a lot of the top tech companies ask you in terms of when you're trying to get a job. I am trying to get a job at a top tech company, so I need to be practicing. I probably need to do more than one a day, and I'll probably add some to my list here. But I did solve a reverse integer problem, which is a media level problem in JavaScript, in about 10 minutes or so. And then, I also want to make a video on making a worksheet in Java. So I'm going to push myself a little bit in Java to at least create a worksheet. It will not probably be perfect in syntax. Take it easy on me when I make my video on that. And I have to add that. Let's put that there. We'll just tab in and put make and edit a video on this. Okay. So that's going to be something else I need to do. And we'll get started. But anyway, so I want to take this and I want to put this on the web so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to create a page called To-Dos, and I'm also going to create this. All right, so I'm going to do Control-Shift and then the tilde key. That's going to bring up my terminal. And I just want to use, I talked about the last blog or vlog. I had Markdown-IT, a node package that I installed via the instructions in the documentation for VS Code to compile Markdown to HTML. It's a Markdown compiler. You could also use Pandoc for this as well. All right, so I'm going to use this package, Markdown-IT, and then I want to name the file. So it's going to be sat-todos.md. The output is going to be sat-todos.html. Okay, I'm going to hit enter, and hopefully everything will run well, and it did. And you'll see up here, it popped another little HTML file. Okay, so I'm done with my terminal. I'm just going to type exit and hit enter, and that's going to go away. And here I'm going to go, and I see that I have all this HTML here. The color scheme for HTML is a little bit harsh on the Monokai, at least for me. So let's change that, and let's go to Abyss. Okay, that's a nice blue. All right, so now up top here, I'm going to hit enter to bring this down. I'm going to do my exclamation point, hit tab, and it's going to give me that little structure. I'm going to then hit Control X here, scroll down to the bottom, go past the last thing here, and then Control V to paste the closing body tag and HTML tag. I'm going to go up here and create a description tag with meta DES, and then I'm going to say, these are my to-dos for Saturday, November 20th, 2021. Because, you need to leave that for the search engines, because people might be searching, hey, what were Tim's to-dos on November 20th, 2021? I'm sure it's going to happen. All right, so I'm going to put to-dos, let's see, 11/20/2021. Okay, and then I'll go down here, create a style tag. I'm putting in my style for my 90 style blog. So I type in the body tag, and I want to style that. I'm going to say that we have a max width of 800 pixels and a margin, or no, not a margin, a padding of 20 pixels. Okay, I'm going to hit Control S to save that. And then below that, we want to get our Google Analytics tag. So let's go to timunker.net. Let's just view the page source, get my tag. So my Google Analytics tag is here, you'll see. So I'm going to copy all this and hit Control C to copy it actually. Go down right below the style tag, hit Control V. Okay, I'm just going to delete a few lines here. Okay, going to hit Control S, and then Control Shift I is going to format it for me. Okay. Now I'm going to create a to-dos page, and let's do that first with the Markdown file. So I'm going to just create, let's just create it November to-dos.markdown. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is make a little link. Then we'll say Saturday, November 20th, 2021. And then we'll put a link to, it's going to be in the same folder. So it's going to be sat-todos.html. I should probably be more specific with that. I'm now going to open the terminal and compile it. So again, I'm going to do markdown -it, and then we'll do November-todos.markdown. The output's going to be November todos.html. Okay, and that's all good. We'll exit out of there. We see another file's been created. Okay, now I want to go above this, exclamation point, body tag. We'll cut this, put it below here, paste it, cut these out, create a meta description tag here, and we'll say these are my daily to-dos for, let's see, the date is going to be 11/20/2021. Okay. All right. And then we'll say daily to-dos for November 2021. Sorry. Okay. And we'll put the title, November 2021 to-dos, because, someone's equally as likely to say, what was Tim doing in November 2021? Okay, now I'm going to include my style. Okay, again, isolating the body tag. We're going to have a max width. We want to get that nice 90 style of 800 pixels and a padding of 20 pixels. Okay, and then, okay, I think, oh yeah, and we got to get the Google tag. So let's just copy this here, and we'll paste it right here. Okay, hit Control S, then Control Shift I, just for a little bit of formatting. It just formatted in the paragraph. That's fine. We can leave the white space. It's no big deal. We want to go now and go to my cPanel. I'm just going to go and log in. Okay. I'm going to go down here to my file manager. And I'm going to scroll down to the folder that has timunker.net in it. Click on it. And then I want to go and put the November to-dos in a folder. So I'm going to go into my 2021 folder, and I'm going to go create a folder, and I'm going to call this November to-dos. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in here and upload those two files. Okay. So we'll go here to timunker.net. Oh, I think I included these in progress of the blog. I should, no, maybe not. Where did I put these? Oh, this is a separate folder called to-dos. Okay. So yeah, that makes sense. All right, so we have November to-dos. Let's click open. That's going to upload it. And then also we're going to upload Saturday to-dos. And again, I should have been more specific with the date. Okay, so those are in the same folder. They should be okay. And then let's go up one level and go up again. And we'll go to click on this and edit. This is my index. So I'm going to edit this. And we're going to edit here. And what I'm going to do is up here, we have all these spaces here. We have a break. Let's do another break here. And right below that, we'll do a link to the to-dos, which I'm going to do a dot and a slash, and that's going to be 2021. And then I think I'm calling this November to-dos, and just do a slash, and that should work. If I've got the path correct, let me just close that out and write just November to-dos. Okay, and let's save it. Now let's go to the page. And let me refresh. And we have my November to-dos right here. I might neaten this up a little bit, but click on that. And we got a 403 error. So maybe I did the wrong path. Let's check. Okay, so let's go back here. It's going to be in this folder 2021, November to-dos. I got to have actually November to-dos.html, or I can just rename it as index.html, which might be a little bit better. Okay, I'll rename the file. Now let's try this again. And here we go. We have our to-dos. Now I don't have any headers on this file. I probably want to neaten it up a bit. Give a link like, maybe I'll say something in here. Let me see. Let me go to my November to-dos. That's not it. Go up one level into here. Oh, yeah, there it is. We'll edit it, and we'll say something like, put a little paragraph right above here. And I'll say something like, to go to the home page, hit the back button. Really sophisticated. 90s style blog all the way. Yeah. All right. So, okay, so I can go, oh, I need to hit the back button. There, I'm back at the home page. I can go, click on it. There we go. Let's click on this page, make sure everything's working. Okay, so we got our little check marks of what we did, our little progress. That's what I did today. Maybe I'll neaten this up a bit and put an actual date on it. maybe. If I go here and hit the back button, yeah, it gives me the date, so I think that's fine. Yeah, so that's a new little feature I added to the blog. I showed you a little bit about Markdown, a little bit about VS Code, and neatening up the HTML files. I'll leave a link to my blog in the description, the 90s style blog experiment. If you've been watching the channel and seeing how much traffic I can get off of this, that's why I have that Google Analytics tag. And if you like videos like this, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. It really does help the channel grow. And I thank you for watching. Have a great day, and goodbye.